Welcome back to Success as a Real Estate Agent. So we're going to pick it back up at setting your prospecting objectives. The main purpose of an open house is to attract solid buyer and sell prospects. So when setting your objectives for each open house, shift your focus away from selling the featured home and toward acquiring prospects. Before each open house, set your prospecting objectives, including the following: number of contacts from whom you hope to collect information for us in future mailings and other forms of follow-up. Not everyone is willing to share personal contact information, but with skill and effort, you can export to gather lead information from at least 50% of guests. For success, follow these tips. Have a sign-in sheet and tell guests that you've been asked by the seller to track the attendees from the open house and ask if they would please help you keep that commitment to the seller. Don't pounce on them when they enter the door. Instead, wait until they settle for a moment. At the bottom of the sign-in sheet, be sure to state that by signing this sheet, they're agreeing to allow you to contact them in the future with real estate information. This helps you to stay legal with the National Do Not Call Registry. Have your business card ready to hand to people who walk in. As you hand it to them, ask for theirs at the same time. Often, without thinking, they'll dig into their purse or wallet and automatically hand you their contact information. Number of buyer interviews you hope to schedule. Again, no single magic figure exists, but my recommendation is that you aim to achieve interviews from at least 25% of the guests who provide you with follow-up contact information. To achieve interviews, consider these steps. Ask for the opportunity to meet. You may use a script like this: Dashan and Aja, for you to maximize your initial equity position and minimize your upfront costs in securing a new home for your family. We simply need to meet. Would blank or blank be better for you this week? Most people at open houses are also sellers. They need to sell their current homes to make a new home purchase possible. Ask to come by and take a look at their home. Use a script such as this: Kenji and Imi, would you be offended if I came by to take a look at your home? Would blank or blank be better for you this week? If you can't secure a face-to-face appointment, aim to at least set a specific time that you can contact attendees by phone. Then you can work to acquire an over-the-phone appointment for a specific day and time to speak next. Simply agreeing to call them later in the week is not good enough. Check out the upcoming section, Being the Host with the Most Effectively Managing the Open House, for help planning the strategy to achieve your attendance, lead generation, and prospecting objectives. Planning for maximum exposure. To achieve success with an open house, follow 4 clear rules to ensure greatest return on your investment of time, money, and resources. If one of your current listings doesn't meet the following 4 criteria, consider skipping the open house for that listing. Feature an attractive home in a high-demand area. Choose a home with great curb appeal. Market to the neighbors. Lead prospects to the home with easy-to-follow signages. The following sections provide advance on how to achieve each of these 4 success factors. Featuring a high-demand home. Here's a hard truth to swallow. No one comes to an open house to meet the agent. They come to see an appealing home, and you rule as the hosting agent is to make that house shine. Your reward is the list of prospects you amass, and 1 out of 20 times a home sale to boot. As you prepare for an open house, think of the home you're featuring as the headliner of the show. Choose a home with star power by following these points. Select a home in high demand, low inventory area. Scarcity is a well-proven marketing strategy. People line up to get into crowded restaurants. They respond enthusiastically when they told they're limited to the 1 per person customer. and they'll show up at the end of your open house in flocks. If the home you're showing is one of only a few for sale in a well-regarded neighborhood, do your homework before making your selection final. Study the inventory levels in the neighborhood you're considering for your open house. Obtain the prices of recent sales to be sure that your home is within the acceptable range. Research the number of days that recent sales and current listings have been on the market. Then compare your findings with research on neighborhoods to be sure that the home you're considering competes well. The statistics you compile provide you with information you should be tracking anyway. So even if you rule out the home you're studying, the time you spend on the effort is worthwhile. Open house selection isn't a time for guesswork. Use your market knowledge to choose a home with high appeal and demand. Rely on gut instinct only when you're deciding between two homes with equal market appeal. Looking good, leveraging the people of curb appeal. All agents have seen it happen. A prospect pulls up alongside on open house, touches the brakes, takes a careful look, and then drives off without ever going inside. 9 times out of 10, the house failed the drive-by test. It lacked curb appeal. It's your job as an agent to console the sellers to turn the house exterior into a perfect 10. In prevention for an open house, work with the sellers on at least 2 of areas that most significantly affect the home shopper's first impression: landscaping and paint color and quality. For complete information on getting this house ready for showing, flip to chapter 15. We're not going to flip to chapter 15, but we are going to take a little break. Thank you so much for success with real estate with me. Please check out my other videos. Have a good one. Bye-bye.